Hey everybody, Ronan here. Very quick one. I'm supposed to have been checked out by now, so I think I'm in trouble with the hotel. But I want to do this live stream around how do you know what to even aim for. So I've been talking to a lot of people recently about leveling up, going next level, mainly because of the course that I'm running, which starts on Friday, this coming Friday, 1st of February. And so the beginning of leveling up is getting it right in terms of what you're moving towards. So a lot of people, they know they want to level up, but they don't exactly know what it is they want to level up into. So there's a couple of very simple things you can do to help you discover what it is that you want to level up into. So the first one is you first of all have to park judgment and park limitations. So momentarily put to the side, if not forever, but at least momentarily put to the side judgments and limitations. And judgment, what I mean by judgment is how you judge yourself or how others judge you. So if you park judgment, you're moving to the side any elements around guilt and shame. People talk a lot about manifestation, law of attraction, all that kind of thing. But actually the biggest blocker to people attracting what they want is unresolved guilt and shame. So if you park judgment, then you've smuggled that out of your life, okay? So park judgment, and the second part is to park limitations. Limitations, if you put aside limitations, what you're doing is you're putting aside underdeveloped beliefs or an underdeveloped belief system, which may not have evolved yet to the level that you need to be at to make your ultimate life or your ultimate goals happen. So a way to get around that for yourself, to kind of trick the brain a little bit, is you put to the side judgment and limitations. That's the first thing. Second thing is you got to get in touch with the timeless part of yourself. And so the timeless part of yourself is your heart, your soul, right? So how do you do that? Well, to get in touch with that part of yourself without doing any fancy woo-woo stuff, which is okay too, but to do it on a nice practical level pretty quickly, is to just eliminate time from your dreams or your desires. And I know this is contrary to what a lot of goal-setting folks tell you, and this is a paradox which is inherent in all transformation. I'm not saying don't have time goals. What I'm saying is for your ultimate, to get in touch with the timeless part of yourself, the best way to do it is to remove the concept of time. If the concept of time is removed, then you're in a timeless place. And the way to remove the timeless concept, the way to remove the concept of time is to not put a date on these things, okay? So don't date it. And what I mean by that is, say, ultimately, what would I love to be doing? Where would I love to be living? Who would I love to be with? What passive income would I love to have? What assets would I love to have? All that kind of stuff. And then when you're taken care of, then you look at what would you like to do? What would you be doing in that situation? So you park judgment, park limitations. So you're not judging yourself, no guilt and shame on this stuff. And you've parked limitations, so your belief system is not stopping you in this moment. You've got in touch with the timeless part of yourself, and in that moment you go, where would you like to be? If you want to live in 100 countries, write them all down. Who would you like to be with? And what passive income would you like to be having, and what assets would you like to have? And then when you've got all that down, then you just say, what would I like to do now that I'm taken care of at that level? So then the third part is you've now declared an ultimate wonderful life, business, journey, whatever it might be for you. And then the third part is to work backwards from there. So instead of starting with what you've got and limiting yourself with that, you've parked your judgment, you've parked your limitations, you've gotten in touch with your timeless self, and then you work backwards from there. And you go, okay, well, if this is what I want in the future, what step happens before that and before that and before that? That's generally what it is. I really encourage people to play with it, at least, just to see what comes up, see what's possible for you. We'll be doing this live with the new group course members, starting on the 1st of Feb, which is this Friday coming in a couple of days' time. We've got some information up on the website now, so somewhere, where is it? I think it's probably up there, it might be above the video. Click on the link for the website, you'll see all the details for the course. Get in touch, PM me, send an email, you can book time in. The information's all in there if you want to. But either way, even if you don't, I mean, I really, if you're going next level, I believe this will help you. It's what I put myself through, my business through, my clients' businesses through. It's what I put friends and family through if they wanted to do it. But if you're going next level, it will really help you. If you decide not to do it, still use what's in this video. I hope it will serve you well. And until next time, all the best.